Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to my podcast. I'm your host, Kimberly, telling you why I'm busy and maybe talk about all things Drizzy. So sit back and grab a plate into Kimball's Slice of Life. Hey, what is up, y'all, guys? Welcome back to Kimball's Slice of Life. I got Miguel or Jerbarrie.
Either one's cool. Either one.
Okay, we'll call him Jerbarrie. Sounds cooler. Jerbarrie is an actor based out of LA. Tell us, when did you start acting?
I've been involved in acting since as like long as I can remember, like since I was like really little. But I guess I want to say like I took it more serious starting around middle school, and got a little buzz during that, and then high school got a little more buzz, and then right after I graduated high school, moved to LA.
So you're from here.
Yeah,
I
from
think
here.
you moved to LA when you were 18.
Yeah, 18. Yeah, 18.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Like,
no, that is crazy. Like it's very crazy when I think about it.
what does the experience of acting in LA differ from like acting in Texas, so to speak, since we're here?
Yeah, it's more fast paced. It's more intense. It's more saturated out there. It's a lot of opportunities too. There's a lot of people that want to do what you do in that one area. So it's like a hub for everybody who wants to do that. So the competition is higher. So if you're out there just kind of halfway doing it, good luck, Charlie.
Why do you say that?
Because there's like 1,000 other people that want to do it too. So like there could be somebody who's applying themselves in a different way that you're not. And like if you only practice when you feel like if you're only applying yourself in like situational moments and there's somebody out there that's every day getting to it. They're reading a script every day or they're studying like films every day. They're like sending out auditions every day. Then, you know, odds probably not gonna be in your favor.
They're gonna get the part.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, but it's bigger than just getting a part. At least for me, like I feel I don't even focus more so on like getting the part. I focus on the process of everything.
Today's podcast is brought to you by Reach Your Potential Nutrition. RYP Nutrition is an active duty military owned company that specializes in providing you with sports nutrition supplements to help you get the most out of your workouts. They currently have a pre-workout and hydration formula that gives you the boost and the electrolytes you need to push through any workout. They also have a low-calorie protein powder that has 22 grams of protein and only 110 calories, perfect as a post-workout drink. With every purchase you make through RYP, 10% of that profit goes to helping fallen military members or their families. Use code Kimball for 50% right now at ryp/nutrition.com.
Like, how disciplined can I be to get up every day and do my voice lessons in the morning? How disciplined can I be to get up and after voice lessons, work out, do my face routine because you got to take care of your physical appearance. You're on camera. Can I read these scripts? Can I articulate what the story and plot is of these? That's just me. I'm a little geek. I'm a little nerd when it comes to the
So
craft.
you have like a whole routine.
Absolutely, yeah. I have a daily routine. Not to say I'm like perfect with staying like consistent. Like some days I might slack, but yeah, daily routine. But it's discipline that keeps me going though.
What unique opportunities have you encountered while pursuing acting in LA?
So many. I feel like I've encountered more unique opportunities that have nothing to do with acting versus acting, but because of acting. Like acting led me to LA, but like being able to experience like Oscar weekend, Grammy weekend, just BT weekend, just those things, meeting new people, connecting to new people, having people impact me impact people, just stuff like that. Like just little personal creative stuff that I've been able to like do along the way. Like I feel like I've done like so much out there, but at the same time nothing.
So have you been to like any like movie premieres? 'Cause I saw you had like a picture on your Instagram from like
I
a
did
few years ago. What is that? It was like from the MTV?
MTV Awards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went that year. It's funny because I found out I was going to that when I was out here, which was so funny. It was just weird, but
How did that happen though?
I don't know. I got in. I don't know. I got a notification on my phone. I took a call, and after that, I just was like, "Oh wow!" Man, I looked at my mom. I was in my mom's living room. Like, and mind you, I lived in LA at the time, but I was here visiting family, and I was in my mom's I was in like at the house, just in the living room. And I told her, I was like, "Ma, So I'm going to the MTV Awards. And she was like, oh, yay, cute. And I'm like, yeah. Like, I'm like, yeah. And so I was like, yeah, so let's shop. Like, I want you to help me pick out what I'm gonna wear. And she's like, okay. So we went and I shopped for half of the fit out here. And then the other half out in LA with one of my boys. Shout out him. That's a friend is an understatement. That's my brother. He went too. And it's funny because I hit him and I was like, bro, guess what? And he was like, nah, no way. He was like, me too. And I'm like, you're lying. I was like, you're lying. So when I flew back into LA and we met, we did a little more shopping. And then one of my really, really good friends, I'll say his name, Stevie Mackey, one of my really good friends. He is greatest singer in the country. But he helped style me for a certain piece too that you see in the picture. And then yeah, got there and it was a vibe.
What was that experience like?
Honestly, it was. I think just being there was everything I could have imagined. I couldn't have wanted anything else out of that experience. Like I got to see like everybody I was like just watching on TV. Like I had like right before I flew to LA, I was like watching. I want to say Stranger Things, and then like I get there, and there's like I want to say Finn Wolfhard, Caleb McLaughlin. I don't know if they were all there, but like, and I think Millie might have been there too. Just seeing like all of them in that same like environment, that same space, and I think it was Noah Centineo who he complimented my outfit, which is so funny. And we did that whole like, oh no, like oh, you're clean, bro. It's like, nah, you're clean, bro, and just sharing that good energy. So it was a vibe. It was cool. I had a good
Cool.
time.
So you were there. You stayed there the whole time.
Yeah,
So you got to see
I
like
think so. That was like I don't know how long ago that was, but yeah,
a couple years ago.
yeah, it was definitely a couple years ago.
That's awesome. So what event has been like your top tier favorite one that you
I knew you was gonna ask me that. Dang, that's a hard
Because
question. Because I'm telling you, I've had so many ones out there that's just like top tier.
because like the movie premieres here don't compare nothing compares to LA. Like you go to a movie premiere, someone sets it up, it's an independent film and
Yeah,
it's cool. You got the little red carpet, but it's not LA movie premiere. It's not the same. Like
right.
or MTV Music
not
Awards
that,
or
like,
movie awards. It's not
that
the same.
vibe.
So that's like I don't know. I wouldn't say that's a dream for me, but I would love to attend.
Right. Biggest, the biggest. I probably would say the Grammy after party. I honestly would say that. I think
Which year?
the same year I went to the MTV Awards. I think that same year. That was because
You don't remember what year that was? It was like
I've done and had so many things that happened since then. I'm telling you, like it's all clouded in my mind. But
I would have known the date and the time.
I can say I know that event because it in a sense changed my life. I feel like every little thing out there that's happened to me changed my life. But that changed my life because I met a really, really good friend, Stevie Mackey, there. That was wow. I didn't even want to go. And again, my boy Javon, I didn't want to go. Like I was a paranoid kid. I was kind of like, bro, like I don't think I'm gonna like get in. I don't think we're gonna get in. We're not supposed to be there. Like I'm just this 18, 19-year-old kid from Texas in LA trying to live my dream. What do I look like being like? But we had the invite. So we showed up and the bouncer, he's just like, hey, what's up? What can I do for you guys? He was a cool dude though. He wasn't like, and I just let Javon do the talking. I was just kind of there and, got us in. Like, come on in. And we went in and we got there like right before it really got jumping. And I seen, we got in and there was like a little stage part. We got on stage and we were vibing. We were just kicking it. I met a few people there, which was pretty dope. And I didn't think it was gonna be what it was until it got like packed, it got crowded. Like we got to like vibing and it was invite only, so we got to vibing, dancing, had like free drinks the whole night. Like there was like
at the Grammy party, right?
like this was I had a whole there was like a I don't even know what to call it, like a tray of just alcohol, like everything you could imagine.
You're like, I've never seen this
And I'm
before.
like, what is this? Like what? Like
Because you weren't 21 yet.
not at all. I'm like, I don't think I was, but it was just like crazy. And we just we were just vibing, dancing, and then I remember I complimented this. I couldn't see who the person was, and I'm the type of person, like, if I see you wearing an outfit and it's dope, hey, that's fire. That I like that your fits. So I tapped them like, hey, I was like, I like your, and they turned around. I think it was Bobby Lights. I don't know. A lot of people don't know who that is. TV personality, actor. So I said that, and he turned around. I was like, oh wow, my aunt was just watching me on TV when I was at her house. That's weird. But anyways, like your fit. He's like, oh, thank you, really 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 nice dude. And then I see this like tall figure walking. Mind you, that at this point I'm on stage, like we're vibing, just chilling, dancing. And this tall guy walks in, and I'm looking into the face, and you can't not like know who this is when you look at him. And I'm like, oh, that's Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen was there, and there was a lot of people there. It was a vibe, and I had met Stevie for the first time. He was there with Jesse, who is another public figure and actor who I like, kind of respect, kind of admire, and Benny Medina was also there. I met Benny Medina that night.
Jeez.
And afterwards we left, and I was supposed to go, like, we're all supposed to go hang out and chill, but some stuff happened. Not like anything bad. It's just like, it was just like off night for it. So we were all gonna link up another day. And I get into my ride to go home, and I'm thinking, great night. Can't ask for anything else in life. I could die peacefully now. And I get in my ride, and I'm chatting with this guy Nico and another girl, and she goes, "Yeah, you're going to Diplo's party, right?" And I was like Diplo, like Diplo that's in my playlist, Diplo, like that I have, like, I don't know how many minutes of Diplo listened to Diplo. And she's like, yeah, like, you're going to Diplo's party, right? And I'm like, oh, and I'm like stuttering. She's like, here's the address, pull up. And I was just like, this can't be my life. And like right when I thought I got good there, I was trying to contemplate if I wanted to go or not, because I had to be up on a TV show the next morning. So just those three things right there, just happening in that one moment, that one night, I was just like, wow.
So did you end up going?
I took the responsible route and went home, because I was like, I don't want to miss
Being on
set.
set? Yeah.
But honestly, if I could go back, I have no regrets. I don't believe in regrets. But if I could go back, would have definitely been late to set. For sure. For sure.
No way. How does the environment of LA influence your approach to like acting?
It brings a different love for it, and a different appreciation for it. And it's crazy. Like, I know you were saying there's a difference between out here and out there. It's like when I come out here, I appreciate even the little productions, and the little, just seeing people getting it off the ground with not the same amount of resources or type of resources that they may have out there. So it just makes you realize, like, if you really want it or not to. And I was like, yeah, I love this. Like, I'm in love with it. Like, I'm obsessed.
What made you like be like, okay, I'm gonna move to LA like straight out of high school?
I was an athlete most of my life. So I played ball, but like I wasn't the best. Like, not saying I was like bad, like, at all. I'm just saying I wasn't like, it wasn't, to be honest, it wasn't like I was gonna leave and go just ball out at a like top tier university, and just, my goal was to go to the NFL. That was what I wanted to do. I wanted to go to the league. I was telling my mom, I was like, Mom, I was like, I'm gonna do this or die trying. Like, I'm going to the league. And summer hits, you're 18, you graduated, and it's like, well, here's life. You got to do something, buddy. And I didn't have any offers, really. I had like one school had interest in me, which was like in Mississippi. It was a university. It was pretty decent university, but I don't know. Like, I was just kind of like in my room, like I don't want to say depressed, but I don't like to use that term lightly, but I was kind of just going through it. And I found this book, and my whole time I was like ignoring acting. Like I feel like, and this is me personally, I feel like God had it right in my face, just like standing there like with a sign, like, and I'm just like, oh, I wish I knew what I was
all
supposed to
around.
be doing. Like, yeah, I wish and I'm just like ignoring it. And he's just like, I'll wait. And everyone would tell me, like, you're so good at this. Like, you're so good. Like, I didn't do my first theatrical play until like in high school, at least until senior year. But people had already knew about me, knew of me, because I had amazing instructors. I had Heather Morrill and um, Goza and John Soul. Heather Morrill and John Soul are two major parts of the reason that I'm able to say that I'm an actor and I'm here today. So I have to give them credit and shout them out because like I love them too like so much. Like I'm gonna forever be in debt to them because they believed in me. John Soul was my middle school theater instructor, and he put me in like this little play because I took theater, like I had it for like my second semester elective for 7th grade, and everybody's like, bro, you need to get out of it. Like it's gonna be terrible. You're gonna hate it. You're gonna have to write scripts and all this, and I'm freaking out. I'm like, I need to get out of it. Like I'm buying into it. And my mom's like, well, that's what they're saying. I'm like, what if you did try it? Like, and I get in there, and of course, I first get in there, he appears to be like this, like, mean person. I'm like, oh, no, it's not gonna work. But I went through the class, and for the most part, I was a good kid, and he put me in this play, and I showed myself approved, and he was just like, yeah, he saw something in me right there, like something actually special, not just saying that. And he like continued to like invest his belief and energy in me the entire time. So after that, I did plays through 7th grade and 8th grade. Got into high school, focused on football, which I probably shouldn't have, but no regrets. Senior year, did my first after like the season was over. I was able to do like 2 plays, and I even did 1 act, which is like competing and everything. So all that. And there was this school, the New York Film Academy, that would always come and do like workshops and stuff at my high school. And somehow, some way, like they like remembered me, which was weird because, like I said, when I was in my room summer, I was just chilling, and I found this book and it said New York Film Academy, and I was like, and all I did was show my mom, and they were like, all right, we're taking a trip. So we went to go visit, and got there. I hadn't even seen all of LA. Really, I hadn't seen LA yet. I was in Pasadena. That's where the hotel was. The hotel itself made me feel like, yeah, I got to be here.
So New York Film
Like
Academy it's in LA.
they have an LA campus. Yeah, they have an LA
Okay.
campus. And so when I got there, got to the hotel, checked in, everything was just beautiful. The vibes, everything. Like I instantly like connected with just the feeling of California. And so then I went to the school. I visited. They were really nice people. And there was a guy there, ironically, has the same last name as me, which is weird because no one, unless you're my relative, will have my last name. So we just connected, and I was in one of the little classes for the people who were visiting the school. And my mentor, Chris, was like one of the like greatest people I ever met. He kept it real with me, and he actually liked me. He fought hard for me to get into the school, and I did get accepted. So that's when I was like, okay, I'm gonna move there and go. Like as soon as I stepped in the building, I was like, yeah, I want to be here. I was like, this is where I want to be.
So you knew off the bat. So they took you when you were 18, or how old were you when you were?
I was like 18. They accepted me, and then it's when I moved out there. I just I got booked like from officially moving out there. I got booked 2 days within 2 days of being out there. Not through the school, nothing to do with the school, but I got booked like on a random gig just off of my own personal like networking connections. And again, thank God for my brother Javon. And I connected with him too, and I was like, okay, got booked. That was cool. Ready to start school because I felt, in a sense, like a failure if I didn't do school, college, the traditional route. Well, and I even called my mom, and I was just like panicking. I was like, Mom, I feel like, crap. I feel like a failure. I'm not doing this. And she was like, but sweetheart, you're getting booked. How many people do you know can say they're going out there, they're doing this, that they're finding their way as a young child, like getting booked? Like, so I just took it and ran with it, and ended up where I am today, kind of. So,
That's great. That comes with this next one. What advice would you give to someone who wants to like pursue acting, like to move to LA? Because a lot of people like, I wouldn't say everybody, but I would say like a handful, good percentage people want to like, okay, LA, I want to move there and act there, you know.
Yeah.
Besides what's going on today, like the strike. I mean, like besides that, but
Yeah.
people, what advice would you give to someone who wants to, you know, someone that lives, you know, in Texas and wants to move to LA to pursue acting?
I would say keep that as your goal in mind if that's what you truly want to do. Make sure it's for you, of course, because for me it's a little different. I feel like even though I said I want to go here, I want to move here, this is where I want to be, I feel like this is not what this is what I'm supposed to be doing. So my advice would just to be like, if it's for you, make sure your ducks are aligned, make sure you have everything organized, structured, and ready to go. And somebody on one of your episodes had said this before, and respect him for saying it. Don't let someone suppress your creativity. They're gonna tell you, if you tell someone you want to be a doctor or a lawyer or even a cashier, they'll respect it. But if you tell someone you want to be an actor, they're gonna, okay, tell me a real job. Like, no, you want to be an actor, you do that, you know. So just love it with all your heart, and just because you love it, don't mean you're gonna like it. I'd be lying if I said I get up every day and feel like reading the script or studying. I'm in the process of having to do it now. I don't feel like, but it's a discipline thing, and I don't feel like this is something I necessarily always want to do. But I feel like it's my duty in a sense. I feel like it's my order. Like this is this is me being obedient to the steps that have been ordered for me. Like the calling over my life, like my destiny. I feel like I'm supposed to be doing this. So that's why I say I'll never go anywhere. So always hone your craft. Always stand firm on it and understand it's gonna take time. It's gonna take time, but at the same time, the amount of time it's gonna take, it depends on you, how you're gonna go about it. Be teachable, be coachable, love yourself, and love everything that soak up from your environment. As much as you can, learn as much as you can. Always be a student of the game. Like no matter what I book, I'm always trying to learn from the next person. So definitely, and just go with it, 100%. Go with it.
I love that. Yeah, thanks. I love literally like every person I've had on my podcast is so inspirational in a way, and I just like love like every creative is like so inspiring.
Yeah.
And I was like, I love that about people. I love being inspired. So
right, absolutely. Yeah,
thank you. I got another good one.
Yeah. That's what I always look for, is to get inspired by other people. Like I can't sit here and say like, oh, it was just me. Like this was all like just came about. No, I had good people around me, and that's why I've mentioned people so much during this episode here, is because I feel like this is just me. Like it's not a facade. Like I do this with regular conversations. If cameras aren't rolling, mics not on, I'm gonna still say like certain people who had an impact in my life. Like my brother Dawson, I met him on set. We connected, and boom, like I got to watch him live out his dream, and watch him do some things that were pretty cool, pretty big. Like when I was on set with DCG and Jerbarrie, like he was right there with me. So, and that's another thing I try to do, is bring others with me. I try to be selfless. Like, you know what I mean? Like my purpose always remains the same. I tell people it's not acting. Acting is what I'm supposed to be doing. That is like I said, my duty, but my purpose is to impact people. That's going to always remain the same. I wouldn't care if I was an athlete. And I said a prayer. I skipped this part and I shouldn't have. I said a prayer, and I kid you not, I remember this prayer to this day. I was like, you know what? I was talking to God, like a conversation. I was like, all right, God, I was like, I'm tired of trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. I said, I'm tired of trying to figure this out. I'm tired of trying to like decide like whatever. I said, I don't care. I said, I tell you what. I said, you put me in the path of whatever it is you want me to do, and I'm not gonna ask any questions. I'm not gonna argue. I'm gonna just do it. I said, since I'm supposed to trust you and I'm supposed to believe in what you have for me in my life is divine. Okay, let's do it that way. And that was a scary thing to pray, because imagine he could have did anything. Like, I said, whether it's an athlete, a janitor, an actor, whatever it is, you put me in that path, and I'm gonna do it, because I'm tired. I'm crying every day. I'm sad. All my friends are signing off to college, doing this and that. I said that prayer. About 6-7 months later, I was bringing suitcases into my place in LA.
It's crazy.
So it was like
the power of prayer.
Yeah. Anytime I think like, oh, it's not for me, like I have my moments where I'll be like, oh, I'm washed up, I'm done.
We all do.
And then I get booked, and I'm like, wow, wow. And it's something big, and I'm like, wow, okay, I was just kidding. Like,
yeah, we have our times where I'm like, okay, I'm getting a little discouraged, because I feel like that sometimes too. But then, like you said, I get that email booked, you know, and I was like, okay, here we go.
Yeah, that's another thing people don't understand. Like,
Yeah.
you can go months without getting, like, I
Anything.
worked with Jerbarrie and the baby in the same month, but, like, after that, I had, like, droughts. And then it was more stuff. But that's why I love it. I have a different type of love for it than others. Like, other people, like, I want to be an actor because I want the limelight, or I want the camera on me, or I like attention, or this or that, or I just love it. And for me, it's like, I love it even when I don't like it. I love it even when I don't feel like I love it, because I feel like it's shaped me and molded me to be who I am today, and because it's, you know, God ordained too. So like that's just me personally. I feel like it's so for me, you know. So my love for it is a little deep. My passion for it, my respect for it. It's a respect thing too. It's like it's like I honor it. You know, I honor film. I honor, because it brought me here. Like, I wouldn't have been able to style the people I've styled, or design the clothing pieces I've designed, or wrote for the artists I got to write for, and direct these films and write this stuff and do all this other stuff, had I not moved out there after looking at that New York Film Academy book. Had I not been like, said that prayer, had I not, you know. And Super Duper Kyle, shout out, because that's who I was listening to a lot. Like, I seen his interview, and literally, I kid you not, like, I know we can say this about every celebrity that's our favorite, but I was like, there's no way we're this much alike. Like, no way. Like, the whole I played football in the theater, that I was like, wow. And I watched this movie that World Star did called The After Party. And after that, that's when it clicked. And I was like, yeah, I'm ready. That's when I knew I was ready. Like, not like, oh, I'm excited to get out there, but I was ready in my heart. I was ready to take on the good, the bad, the ugly, the ups and downs of being out there. I was ready to hone it all and just appreciate everything for what it is.
That's awesome. Like, you took a big step everyone is scared to take, literally. You know?
Yeah.
Because I don't, personally, like, for me, I don't want to be in Texas, like, all my life. But it's like getting over that step.
I feel like for you, it wouldn't be that hard. Like, just my personal, like, outtake just from what I see from you, whether up close or from a distance. You're so creative. Like, I respect you so much as a creative. Like, and obviously something I never got to say, but like, I pay attention to people, you know? I pay attention to like every little thing, like your shoot, like the stuff that you may think doesn't matter. So your shoots, how you carry yourself, starting your podcast, like, just, and doing it with 100% confidence. Like, I'm like, it's like a almost like a creative crush type of thing. It's like, wow, like, I really admire this. Like, I really love this. Like, this is so like dope. And like, seeing how you're just as passionate as, I don't even want to say just as passionate as others, but your passion shows more authentic than others may. It's like such a respectful thing. I think only thing you need to do is just trust yourself. Like, that's it, really. I mean, that's if you wanted to stay, go, it doesn't matter. Yeah, just trust yourself.
All right, Jerbarrie, thanks for coming on. What is your favorite pizza?
Favorite pizza? I'm not gonna lie.
What do you mean you're not gonna lie? I literally asked you, and you said pepperoni.
I know pepperoni, because I ate it my whole life, but I got put onto a new one. They're gonna judge me for this, but barbecue chicken pizza. Hey, don't deprive yourself. What? That's crazy.
Wait, from where?
It gotta be from like a legit spot. Or a veggie pizza, because I am a healthy eater for the most part, so a veggie pizza.
I thought you were gonna say from CC's Pizza.
I mean, no shade to CC's. It's just like, you know, nah, from CC's, no mamas. I don't know. Nah.
Oh, great. Alrighty. I'll say it again. Thanks, Jerbarrie, for coming out here.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Jerbarrie flew all the way from LA to be on this podcast. Just kidding. I'm not that cool. All right. YouTube fam, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, especially subscribe. Okay. Help a sister out. You can find Kimball Slice of Life podcast on Apple, Spotify, or anywhere you get your pods. We will see you guys in 2. Oh, wait, we gotta take a picture.
I was